that kind of thing happen, they say, take $10,000. Of course, they will quickly take it. You don't blame them, because if something happens, nobody will fight for them, nobody will protect them. So Nigeria is not a country. It's a crime scene, like you said. So many things go wrong. I just read in the news now that Nigeria is going to borrow how many billion? They are borrowing another
1.08 billion again.
No, that is small. There is another one. They seek to borrow 10.5 million from World Bank. Okay. Right. I thought it's billion. 10.5. They say this one
from IMF now 1.08 billion.
Okay, but this one, you know what they said? They said the loan is to strengthen CBN's tech capacity. I wrote that. It's laughable.
God damn it.
Tech capacity. You just borrow this money and
say. Who built a website with, you forgot?
Yeah.
It's 72 million naira.
Imagine. Me, I build website and I can build for them for free.
I mean,
yeah. Where would we stop, my brother? It will not work. Imagine Akpabio, Senate president, somebody who is accused of so many crimes, even harassing women, and then you expect perfection from him. How? No. It's impossible. It's impossible. And again, Maigu, there is one northern girl. I used to send you some of these videos just to to help the work now, but all of a sudden I see that the other WhatsApp, I see that my message is not delivering.
Well, the old one, but this one we are calling on. The problem is that
the other number.
I barely read the messages on it.
Yeah, because there is this northern girl that lamented. I wanted to send you that video. Man, you just watch. Why I talked about this video now?
There's this chubby black girl, right? Like that.
Yeah, I sent it with my other number.
I possibly must have seen it then, all right? But go on, sir.
Okay. I want to send you that video because why I'm sending you this video is because of this Lalong. Election is coming. When you hear all these northern elders, all these politicians give them money to create a narrative. You understand? Division. Are you getting me?
I'm with you.
Yeah. So these things are for 2027. So they get money from politicians. Probably people from the north, they will say, let's snatch the power from these people. Yeah, so they start one movement.
They are positioning themselves. It's pretty positioning, getting themselves ready.
Yes. Don't be surprised that somebody like Lalong, they have promised him maybe governor or senator to go back or one of these things. So you will join them. Whatever they say, you will just be there. When you make a good point, then we will overlook it and say the one that they send him to say. So I want to send you the video of this girl. You watch it and you see exactly what the girl was saying.
I'll check it out. It sounds
okay. I will send it out.
I haven't used, but I will look forward to that, sir.
Yeah, I will send it to you now.
Thank you so much. Let me take another one before we
welcome, my brother. All right, have a good evening.
Yes, sir. Right, stay safe, okay? So hang on. Okay, I have another caller on the line. I'm going to ask them to wait for me for just a minute, too. So let me go say thank you to this person who just donated to my GoFundMe. And that is Daniel. I'll tell you, thank you very much for that. So every penny counts, like we say here, right? Tesco say every penny counts, every little help. So thank you very much to those of you who have actually reached out in this manner. Let me share it, okay? And one of these days, I can come here and flaunt, my brand new cam, my brand new drone, and a few other stuff I'm trying to get behind the scene as well. Here is my caller, possibly my last caller for the night. Hello there.
Hello, sir. My ego, very political.
Good evening to you. How are you doing, sir?
How you doing, sir? It's nice to talk to you again.
It's a pleasure, Baba. Thanks so much for calling in. Please, go on.
Yeah, I'm trying not to talk about. There's a girl that called about the last time you had this show. I think she was the last caller. I can't remember. Her name was Bimbo. That called from the United States. I don't know if you remember.
I do. And
yeah,
depends on if you remind me of what she said, and I will further remember the person.
I clearly remember, but she was talking about something that had to do with dividing Nigeria. That we had a group of people that wanted one Nigeria.
Yes.
Another group of people
I remember
that
now.
wanted,
Go on.
you know, I clearly know you now understand who I'm talking about.
I do. I remember her.
Yeah. So I'm trying not to go off. I'm sorry to say because we all have our opinions on how we address issues, and people actually have reasons why they actually, you know, choose to be occultic on certain ideas. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I do.
Because
Follow you.
because anybody that is standing for segregation of the country, whereby everybody go their ways, they have a reason,
We do.
and they have very concrete and cogent reason. Because you can't have someone that have a farm, and you have some idiots, some ragtag terrorists coming all the way from the north, ravaging their farm. If you present to that guy and tell him, do you prefer we have a one Nigeria or everybody go their way? I'm sure I don't have to tell you where the person will actually lean into. Obviously, the person will always tell you,
But their
look,
own concern was that, sorry to cut you short though, right? I just want to quickly put it because I know the person is also watching, and just to make the whole context pretty much like understandable for all our viewers as well.
Yeah.
I think their own concern, which is also legit, by the way, because this person, for example, right, is somebody I know, right? She is somebody who is into the breakup of Nigeria. But, you know, she's just somebody who likes to question everything. I mean, if she's not getting the answer, like she hasn't really gotten the answer, okay? So then she is partially still believing that until that happens, this contraption is worth fighting for. Not fight for it because we want to keep it, but our place in it. Rather than us to just stand our hands up and let the rules keep doing what they are doing because we've already like made up our mind, we're going to our country and all that. So she came from the background where, you know, there was a momentum where we had some people championing the, for example, the Yoruba nation, this and that. So she belongs to that category of people that were asking for the plan. Like, okay, how is it going to be? What are the steps? You know, those curious and, you know, people who just want answers. Then things went south, you know, like things gone south the way it went last time. And because of that, she still believes in the, you know, the breakup of Nigeria. But at the same time, like I said, she feels like before that happens, right, we should fight these people and fight for our place in this one. And like you kind of observe as well, she did observe. She said, majority of the people in the comment section don't even want to give any entertainment or any form of, you know, listening ears to the people, who are not holy, like holy to the breakup. But that's her position, though. You know, doesn't mean that she's not. Go on.
If I remember clearly, because she was saying things like we should entertain people that actually wanted one Nigeria. There are certain things you just cannot entertain.
I know.
Because, and she said she lived in the US. She said, oh, I would rather prefer to, she lived in the US and she lived in the midst of every other, you know, country and every other people.
About diversity, this and
the
that,
diversity.
you know, like.
But let's get something right. If the United States do not have certain constitution, you actually could bar someone or throw someone into jail just for calling you certain names. Does she even think she will even walk on the street? The same Nigeria that you're trying to that she's talking about, we don't have laws. They just have laws on the book. Nobody follows the law.
And you are so right. So even to say everybody actually follows their law.
We're not be talking about.
They have law for everything. Law for everything. They always write bills, this and that. But to now follow the law, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And since nobody follows the law, no rule of law.
The jungle justice, everybody will do it. If there is law, and everybody follows the law, we will not be talking about.
Be so divided like this.
No.
Asking for Biafra, asking for Yoruba nation, as ideal as they sound, it will likely not be popular like this. It
will not be as popular as this. I cannot have a guy, I cannot have some group of people walking around with gun. And we have certain people that are sponsoring them. And down in the South, I have a group of people that have the ability to also own gun. But they will not have the opportunity to arm themselves to protect them. Now, how do you expect me to explain to those people that they should stick with one Nigeria? Secondly, she talked about like what you just said earlier. She was saying things about, okay, what is the structure? What is the legal? What are the structures on how we go about? Okay, this thing,
Yoruba nation. How is it going to happen? We need it to happen.
When we have,
nobody's saying it, then maybe it's not going to happen. I get you.
My ego. What we have there, Oyedepo. We have the BOE. We have all these large mega churches conditioning their own members to stick to that same country, to stick to one Nigeria.
Keep praying for
how do you break? Yeah, how do you break into the minds of those people? Of course, I'm not saying what we're doing or what you're doing is not working. Of course, it's really permeating into people's minds. But the fact remains, there's a long way to go. It has to be gradually educating. Look at it. People are waking up. For people to go ahead and those guys are, I don't know if those guys are innocent. Those 16 is a barbaric act. Nobody will ever support it.
Like mob justice, because the other
northern guy came up and was saying rubbish. He's just trying to palliate and trying to make people see reasons to what he's saying. He's saying nonsense. Because the atrocities that have been committed in the north alone, before even coming down to the south, they were not even saying anything. They were not even clamoring for anybody.
I want somebody from the south to collect. I can do it. To collect all the killings recorded and the numbers of people killed.
Oh my God! You can't go to 1,000. You probably will be counting to 10,000.
Yeah.
You probably will be counting to 10,000.
About in 2024 alone, I mean, she listed. Listen, she listed. I think she listed about 7 incidents, right? Where Northerners got attacked between 2016 and 2025.
Oh my God!
In 2024 alone, I can at least list out at least 20, 21 different attacks across southern Nigeria.
I know it's way more than that.
Yeah, in some states, the
you remember they killed 5 Obas in the south. Oh my God!
We never. I mean, we haven't seen the Southerners kill the emir. So about these terrorists came into our domain and they slaughtered 5 kings in 1 week. Meanwhile, they slaughtered 3 kings in the space of 2 days in Ekiti. 2 days, 3 kings. That same week, 5 kings.
So there are certain situations whereby there are certain things you can't entertain. Look, because you can't justify a one Nigeria guy and the person that wants. You can't justify it. Look, most of them are actually Christians. We have a lot of Christians in Nigeria. There's a particular passage in the Bible. It says, "Can 2 walk together unless they agree?" How can Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa walk together? We never agreed. There's no day we ever came together and said, okay, we want to pen something on paper and said, okay, this is my own guideline. This is my own guideline. This is my own guideline. And let us see how we could work together. We don't have that structure. And we don't have that kind of structure. We'll always have this all form of quarrels.
That's right.
That will always lead to everybody want to go their way. So anybody that is coming up and trying to say, oh, we should entertain someone that had to do with one and each. Look, it's not going to work. You can have your opinion, keep your opinion. I don't know. I'm sorry, it's your show. If you have your opinion.
They keep their, I know, I get you, right? There are some opinions that some of you be like, I don't want to hear it. It's annoying.
It's not possible. It's not possible. I'm from the Southwest.
Yep.
I know how much they are killing my people, and you expect me to want to die. I spent almost about 20 years in the North.
Bless you.
So it's not like I'm dissociating myself from
the.
So I have an idea. So you cannot tell me that I should want to reason with certain ideas. No, it's not going to work. It's just like the Americans. You are telling them to come and reason with a terrorist. They don't want to hear.
No,
they want to take them out as soon as possible. So the idea is we want to go. So entertain anybody that wants to be one. You can have it in your heart. Keep it in your heart. Think about it.
No. We can even we want them to support us to force their hands where everybody, those who want to stay and those who want to leave, they can both express themselves. It is called referendum. So it's okay. If anybody wants to see be part of Nigeria, great. I don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore. And if I have a chance, there are millions like me too. So don't get me wrong. There are those who want to keep this contraption. And there are those who don't want to. So if the Northerners are saying they will throw in the tower because they can no longer be protected by Nigeria, that's how some of us feel. Nigeria can't protect us anymore. So if there's a chance for us to now decide, where would you choose? You watching me, which side would you choose? Would you vote for Nigeria? Or would you vote for Biafra? Or would you vote for Arewa? Or would you vote for Kwara Rafa or Naoduduwa Republic? If you are asked, if you are given that chance, that is democratic, right? That is what it means to say those who want live, those who want stay, they determine their destiny. But they don't want that. They say
that is where democracy come in. Democracy is about everybody expressing their opinion. Yeah. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go this way? Do you want to go that way? Yeah. And they should allow them to do it whichever way. Thank you for your time. I appreciate your time so much. Thank you, sir.
Robert. Thank you so much again for also taking us through that route as well. Okay, you have a good one. All right, and good night. So, brethren, this is where we're going to draw the curtains. Okay, I am sorry that tonight we had to take longer calls. No, we had to let the callers speak longer, kind of. So we are coming back into taking calls. So I'm going to see you tomorrow. All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and thank you so much for your donations. Right. So far, so good. I think I have now raised, if I have to add them together, I think I have now raised £600. No, it's not up to 600. Let's say I have now raised 550 plus 50. Yeah, that's 600, right? So thank you to every one of you from every pocket that comes from. But you see what I'm trying to get? The best way to actually achieve this is to have my donation in as soon as possible, because this alone costs £5,700. That's a lot. This is going to cost another £8,800. Okay, now that is £7,500 all joint, right? There are other gadgets, equipments, holding your camera like that, that stuff. Anyway, until I made the number, so I will keep asking. So thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone. Yeah, happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I shall see you again. Good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun làwa mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Lórí Facebook, lórí YouTube. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Mayegun já wa sí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Bó bá ṣe eré àní Mayegun máa wí. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Mayegun Diary politico. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Mayegun. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ ṣẹ́ o kẹ́gọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní Mayegun làwa mọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun Diary Nayibi #1. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. Mayegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Mayegun ti dé. àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Wọ́n bàbá gbé wúrẹ́
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Presido bá rúfin o
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn láti.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Oníkanṣá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Àyè
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣà ìtú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni mo fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù. Lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù. Bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. Èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà. Àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán o àkàmù. Máyé